The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government in the Florida Department of Emergency Management. At approximately 8:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a hostile unidentified entity appeared near Bayfront Park in downtown Miami. The creature was described as a small humanoid figure riding on a live chicken, approximately 3 feet in height. The entity was reported to move in a jerky, unnatural manner. Initial witnesses believed it to be a prank or movie stunt. However, after a series of violent incidents, authorities have confirmed this is a real threat. The rider appears aggressive and has been observed attacking people with sharp tools resembling a miniature iron sword. The chicken it rides moves with unnatural speed. Multiple injuries have been reported. Emergency services are overwhelmed. Police attempted to detain the creature, but their firearms had little effect. The entity displayed abnormal resilience. 2 more of these small humanoid figures riding on a live chicken were reported minutes later in nearby Winewood and Coral Gables. Citizens are urged to remain indoors. Lock all doors and windows. Avoid all contact with known animals or humanoids. Do not attempt to capture or confront these creatures. Authorities are working to understand their origin. At this time, assume these entities are dangerous. The Florida National Guard has been contacted. More updates will be issued shortly. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement in the Broward County Sheriff's Office. A law enforcement warning has been issued for all residents in Broward County. At approximately 10:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, police can now confirm the small humanoid figure riding on a live chicken are called chicken jockeys. Now confirmed as real biological threats, have breached the boundaries of Miami and entered the Fort Lauderdale area. Law enforcement attempted to barricade roadways, but were overwhelmed by the creature's unpredictable movements. Several officers have sustained injuries. Multiple witnesses described the creatures climbing walls, leaping onto vehicles, and even destroying small buildings. One jockey was seen summoning others by letting out a shrieking, unnatural sound. These creatures are not from Earth. Their behavior mimics that of creatures from the recent Minecraft film, but officials confirm this is not a hoax or a promotional event. We are facing a biological or extra-dimensional threat. Citizens must remain indoors. All commercial activity in Broward is suspended. Do not approach any creature matching the description. The Sheriff's Office has imposed a dusk to dawn curfew effective immediately. All airports and highways are under lockdown until further notice. Avoid any glowing lights, glitching digital screens, or strange animal noises. Military forces are on their way. If you hear scratching outside your home, remain silent and do not respond. Stay tuned for verified updates. following message is transmitted at the request of the Georgia Emergency Management Agency. At approximately 11:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, chicken jockeys have now appeared in Midtown Atlanta and surrounding suburbs. The Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority Transit Security reported sightings of two humanoid chicken riders leaping off a parking structure onto traffic. Panic followed, leading to multiple car accidents. As of now, the Georgia National Guard is deployed across the Atlanta perimeter. The creatures are moving in groups of 3 to 5. A local news helicopter attempted to film the jockeys, but was taken down by an unknown airborne entity, possibly another variant. There is no known defense against them yet. They appear unaffected by firearms, fire, or electric shock. They do not communicate and appear driven by destruction and panic. Shelter locations are being overwhelmed. Stay off roads. Turn off lights. Stay quiet. Do not live stream or record them. These creatures may be drawn to electronic signals. Repeat, do not use smart devices near open windows. Schools and businesses are closed until further notice. Stay underground or in basements if possible. Stay tuned for verified updates. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Illinois Emergency Management Agency. At 1:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, well over 15 separate chicken jockeys manifested simultaneously at Union Station, the Magnificent Mile, and Millennium Park. Surveillance footage shows them rising from cracks in the pavement. Witnesses report glowing particles and static electricity accompanying the stunts. These jockeys are more dangerous than the previous ones. They now appear armored and capable of short-distance teleportation. The mayor of Chicago has declared a state of martial law. The Sears Tower and the Willis Tower have been evacuated. Loud drumming noises are being reported underground. Citywide blackouts are occurring. Power plants are being shut down to avoid giving them energy. We are asking all citizens in Cook County to shut off all electronics immediately. These creatures are attacking anything that emits a signal. Your phones, TVs, laptops, all are beacons to them. Public transportation has been suspended. Water supplies are being cut off in some areas to prevent underground movement. These are not animals. These are not known invaders. These are something worse. Stay tuned for more emergency information. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Department of Defense and the California Office of Emergency Services. At approximately 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the chicken jockeys have reached Los Angeles. Entities matching all previous behavior appeared at Lex, the Hollywood sign, and the downtown freeway interchange. Military drones recorded over 30 chicken jockeys moving in unison, leaping onto passing cars and destroying infrastructure. Reports confirm that the creatures have now adapted flight capabilities. One was seen riding a massive mutated chicken with wings, flying over the city. Skyscrapers are being evacuated. The California National Guard is fighting street to street in containment zones. There is no time to evacuate. Anyone near downtown Los Angeles, Burbank, or Pasadena must shelter immediately. Lock all doors and windows. Do not make noise. Cover reflective surfaces. Turn off all electronic devices. Avoid mirrors. The creatures seem to detect movement through reflection. All public systems in Southern California are suspended. We are in a state of total emergency. Aircraft are grounded. Highways are closed. This is an unparalleled national disaster. Interrupted our regular programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted by the National Emergency Alert System and the United States Department of Defense. At this time, a full national emergency has been declared. Chicken jockey entities have appeared in every state. Local law enforcement is overwhelmed. The U.S. Armed Forces are fully mobilized under Operation Black Storm. We now believe the creatures are from a separate dimension. Scientists confirm their appearance began shortly after the release of the Minecraft film earlier this month. How they crossed over is unclear. What is clear, they can multiply exponentially, adapt, and learn. Satellite imaging shows clusters of jockeys forming massive patterns across the continent. Some military leaders believe these formations have intelligence behind them. The president has been moved to an undisclosed location. All government buildings are under lockdown. Martial law is in effect in 38 states. Nuclear silos have been placed on standby. All non-military aircraft must land immediately. Curfew is enforced from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. nationwide. Shelter where you are. Cover all electronics. Avoid bodies of water. Report sightings to 5-digit code 44,773. Protect yourself. Help is coming. This is not the end. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. The chicken jockey invasion is over. As of 6:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all hostile entities have been eliminated. Military forces executed a continent-wide sweep using experimental frequency weapons. Every major nest has been destroyed. Cities lie in ruins. Communications are fragmented. But we have survived. No new chicken jockeys have spawned in over 7 hours. Scientists confirm the portal linking their dimension to ours has been sealed. Rebuilding begins today. You will see your neighbors. You will rebuild your homes. You will remember. But you are safe now. The United States will recover. This concludes all active emergency alerts. All normal programming may now resume. Repeat. All normal programming may now resume.
Chicken Jockey!